Good morning. Welcome to Ron Ribbeck Field and today's first soccer match between the Green Bay East Red Devils and the Shipbuilders of Manitowoc Lincoln. At this time, let's meet our players for today's contest. First of all, for our friends from Green Bay East High School, from the heart of Titletown, USA. In goal for the Red Devils, number 0, Brandon Martinez. The senior. Checked out a freshman, number 9, David Rodriguez. Sophomore, number 6, Miguel Ramos. The junior, number 7, Glenn Zabalta. Wearing number 8, the sophomore, Julio Sanchez. Wearing number 10, Giovanni Macias. Sophomore number 15, Joe Rivera. Senior number 16, Sergio Martinez. The sophomore number 18, sophomore number 19, Jacob Laura. And the sophomore number 20, Corey Longley. Good luck, Red Devils. Devils are coached by Jim Nash, assisted by Chad Longley and Rob Page. And now from the historic hallways of Lincoln High School, starting its second century of educating students in the Manitowoc area, here are your shipbuilders. In goal, senior, number 0, Mitchell Drescher. Sophomore, number 4, Dayton Hang. Senior, number 8, Nathan Schnell. Sophomore, number 9, Adrian Dronje. The sophomore, number 12, Ace Bilsman. Senior, number 16, Tanner Hain. Senior, number 17, Colin Fralick. Senior number 21, Caleb Diker. Senior number 23, Jacob Gebhardt. Senior number 25, Aaron Vang. And a junior number 26, Nathan Vang. Ships are coached by Mr. Matt Cotto. He's assisted by Jason Lefty. Good luck, shipbuilders. Today's officiating crew, Mr. Kevin Booth, Caleb Booth, and Mike Walsh. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play soccer.
Hey, happy Saturday, shipheads. Got a triangular here at the Cube. And first up for the ships in the early morning matchup will be the Green Bay East Red Devils. East must play their home games. They're right
Ladies
at
and gentlemen,
City
we know
Stadium.
it's early, but are you ready for soccer? Are you ready for soccer? That will wake up the south side. Thank you.
As you probably could tell, shipheads, we've got Biff on the PA call today. Unfortunately, at this hour, no roster for the Red Devils, so I'm going to have to rely on numbers only when describing the action for the opponent here. Thankfully, that is not the case with the Shipbuilders. Shipbuilders running a senior-heavy lineup out there to start things today. And Lincoln will put it in play up into the middle of the field. That one jumped by number 20 of the Red Devils. Handed out there, number 6 will bust it for that far touchline. That one bounces back, commandeered over there by Adrian Andrade. Back to Freilich. Freilich will find Gebhardt. Gebhardt trying to go middle with it. That one popped to the sideline. Diker looking to corral it out of bounds to the Red Devils, and they want to move quickly up this near touchline and taken away by senior Jacob Gebhardt. Behind the back goes Gebhardt, knocked to this near boundary. Throw in for number 15 of the Red Devils. Bounce it, taken away by Dayton Hang, and knocked out of bounds by Green Bay East. Throw in for Gebhardt, looking there for Nathan Schnell. Popped back near midfield. Number 7 will angle it middle for the Red Devils. That one giving ground to 10. Red Devils in the white jerseys. Shipbuilders in their black jerseys with the red letters and numbers back to 19. 19. Send it to that back middle defender, number 20. 20 will control by the 40-yard line and rocket it up that far touch line. And 16 not going to be able to run it down before it trickles out of bounds. Breeze that we've got here looks to be northwesterly. So any advantage right now anyway with the wind is being enjoyed by the visiting team. That one pops out to 40. I'm sorry, the 40-yard line. 19. Back to that back right defender, 10 now, operating in a crowd, and he will try to elude the defense out to that right flat. 15 going to run it down, control it in the corner. Popped out of bounds by Caleb Diker. $15 on the trigger for the Red Devils. Short, trapped, pop it back in the air, taken away by Double A, and back middle to number 10, and to this near touchline, Green Bay East, with the throw-in forthcoming. Knocked back, Andrade able to touch it to Schnell. Moving it forward, Adrian jumps it. Now he will give some ground near the 40-yard line. He'll send it across, looking on the play for Colin Freilich. That one's going to be handled by Ace Delsman. Delsman chopping it up over there, and he will elude that defender. Get it up the sideline, pop it back, Delsman. Delsman chops it middle. Looking for Tanner Hine. Taken away by Green Bay. Tanner crashing in there. Tanner wearing that knee brace on his right knee after that reconstruction surgery last fall. Back to Double A. He'll square it up and fire it to the middle of the field. He had Nathan Schnell in the general neighborhood. Play made there by the Green Bay goalie. Only guy whose name I know, and that was Martavius in goal for the Red Devils. Tanner fired on goal. Martavius to the ground, pops away from him, but he will wrap it up. And Hine putting some heat on that one from deep. Martavius, that one will bounce in front of the 40-yard line, taken away, chopped back to Schnell by Tanner. Across now. Chasing it down over there was number 25. That's Niren Vang. Green Bay controlling at midfield. Accelerating through three defenders. Number 10, now he'll give ground back to 20. 20. Some contact there. Incidental. Schnell back middle. He's got Colin. He'll find Tanner. Tanner in the middle of the field. To the left. Schnell's going to run it down in that left flat, and he'll bust to the baseline back right, and double team comes still with the ball, Nathan Schnell, and he's going to fire it into the defender and trigger that corner kick for the Shipbuilders with the wind almost directly behind them for the corner kick from the northwest corner of the cube here at Ron Rubik Field. Hard to see the trigger man with the window being like it is. It's Nathan Schnell on the trigger. I'm sorry you can't see him. Bending to the front of the goal, and that one found Niren Vang. He just lofted it a little too much on that shot attempt. Great corner kick from Schnell, setting him up on that right side of the box. That one put him in play off the left foot of the defender. And that one deflected back, taken away by Tanner. Tanner eludes a crowd, pop it up to that right flat, long run, Niren Vang, and he's not going to get there in time. We're going to get a goal kick. That one. Now work it on the far touchline. Will the Red Devils, and still with possession as they charge it down that far side. Fired on goal. Mitchell Drescher will handle it on the bounce. The all-conference honorable mention goalie for the Shipbuilders, senior Mitch Drescher. Accelerating through a crowd is Tanner Hain, and he's going to find, what a beautiful ball. He's got Schnell and Schnell. Too much loft on it. Holy cow, what a ball by Tanner from midfield on a silver platter on that left side. Shipbuilders threaten here early again. We're at the 7-minute mark here in game number 1. This one rocketed out near midfield. Jump by Delsman. He'll go to that far sideline. Header by number 7, looking to connect with number 16 over there for the Red Devils. Unsuccessfully, Ships play it on the throw-in. Delsman pop it back middle. There's Tanner. Find Niren Vang. Vang jockeying for it. That one played out here to number 40. Tap back by Jacob Gebhardt. Tanner getting in there, physical with that midfielder. Pop it out of bounds. Shipbuilders will have a throw in here at the 7:47 mark. Delsman goes middle. Jacob Gebhardt. Gebhardt trying to slide it past the defender there. He is upended from behind, and we're going to get a call there as he was tripped up. Gebhardt will kick it. No, it won't be Jacob. Instead, we're going to get Dayton Hang teeing it up into that wind from the right side there. fire it. It's going to hit top of the box. Deflected back by the defender. Send it across to Tanner. Tanner trying to buy some space. He will go behind the back. He's upended. Looking for that flag to that left side. Chop it forward. Taken by Dayton Hang. Hang. Pop it across. Looking there for Colin, I believe. Yes. And now Tanner again with the ball. Pop it to that left side. He's got Nathan Schnell. Schnell, wide turn, goes middle. Knocked out of there as that back middle defender will handle it. Pop it back to Gebhardt. Gebhardt chip it to that right side. Trapped by the defender. Charged by Dayton Hang. Hang able to hand off to Gebhardt. Tops it as it spins on the turf there here at the cube. Running it out of trouble for the Red Devils is number 6, and he's got it at midfield as he fires it forward and creates an opportunity for the Red Devils. And Mitch Drescher, heroic effort as he falls to the ground and stops that shot attempt. That one deflects off Dayton Hang. Here's Colin Freilich behind the back on the crossover up to Tanner. Tanner now in transition at midfield. Eludes a defender with a juke movement. He's running it on the far touchline. He'll send it middle, knocked out of there with the left foot of the defender. And that one's going to be out of bounds of the Ships. Tanner back to Ace. Ace sliding on the sideline, gets past that defender, foot race for the ball. Now a 28 for the Red Devils. Going to jump on that grenade, send it to the sideline. Shipbuilders offense will have an opportunity to set up here on a throw-in from that northeast corner here at Ron Rubik Field. Tanner Hayne on the trigger. Lob it. Gebhardt. That one shot out of there by the defender.
For the Ships, Jack Backus, number 13, and 18, Micah Coach.
Tanner. Lob that one right side, looking for Colin. Colin trying to get his head on it. Fired to the sideline. Tanner going to jump it with the left now, trying to get there. And he will elude that first defender across left. That one going to be handled by Diker. Diker able to center it up. He's got Colin. Colin to his right. Send it across double A. Back to Freilich. Freilich trying to control. Trying to send it to that right sideline now and taken away by the defender. Freilich runs it down. Recovery there. Pop it back to Andrade. Andrade tussling for possession on that far touchline, taken now by Green Bay East. Get it up to 7. 7 has it taken away by Delsman. Out to the right side now. Regain possession there momentarily for the Red Devils. Delsman with the throw in on the sideline. Hits and runs. Going to be played first by the Green Bay East defender, number 18. Knocked out of bounds by the Red Devils. Lob that one in. Pinballs around. And middle taken now by the Ships on that far touchline. And Micah Kupsch mixing it up over there. No, it wasn't. He's at the middle of the field. That was Jack Backus, I believe, who I just mistakenly identified as Kupsch. 13 Backus running to the sideline. Forgive those types of mistakes, shipheads. My vision is rapidly failing. Overhead throw-in, headed back on the play by the Ships. And squeezing for possession there. They're going to get a foul against the Shipbuilders. It's a bit ticky-tack to my biased eyes. Send that one up the far sideline for Green Bay East. Tap it back to 10. 10 puts a move on to his left and to the sideline. Stop and go. And a slide tackle attempt there by Jacob Gebhardt. He's a master of the slide tackle. Ships with the throw in. Rifle it up that far sideline, headed back by Tanner. Tapped again to the touchline. That one rocketed back by Gebhardt. Header by Jacob. That one had some sauce on it as it deflects to the far touchline. Shipbuilders will get a throw in. Backus moving quickly. He's got double A up there in the right flat. Adrian trying to get the angle there. That one's chopped out of bounds by the defender. Green Bay East buying time to get set defensively here. Diffusing that fast break. Throw that one in. Tanner is going to run behind it. Pop it towards the goal, up on the loft, and lands on the roof of the goal. He was trying to just do that little chip shot over the goalie and nearly had the angle. And that one redirected by the Ships and Colin Freilich over there. Handoff to Vang, now taken back by the Red Devils. Red Devils cross midfield. Chopping for it over there is Delsman. And send it across to Kupch. Micah Kupch now with room to operate as he'll run it to the sideline, tap it to the boundary, and that one's going to be... Micah sure thought it was off. And it is going to be Ships ball. I think an override by the official. That one pops back. I did not see it. I was looking at this guy on the sideline who had indicated there's what I was talking about with that slide tackle for Jacob Gebhardt, nearly able to rip possession away there on the effort. Number 15 taking liberties with the spot of the possession there, squeezed by two defenders, or two shipbuilders, I should say. It's number 6, and they're going to call the foul against Manitowoc Lincoln. Trigger man here trying to move Julio into position. He'll fire it across. That's going to hit on the left side, headed out of there initially by Colin Freilich to the sideline. It's going to be Green Bay East ball as they're going to throw in from about the 5-yard line-ish. 3-yard line. Ace Delsman right there as Green Bay East was trying to give and go with the trigger man. Again, they will attempt to move it up field on that left side, and not exactly sure what the call is there. Offsides, perhaps. That must be the case. And Drescher is going to drop it at midfield. It's going to hit and run. Shipbuilders trying to get a foot on it. Into the sideline, Jack Backus. He'll pop it in middle. Freilich on the ground. Double A. Back to Tanner. Tanner trying to split a couple of defenders. That one lofted up. And running for it is number 8. And, oh my goodness, kind of an Ole move there by Dayton Hang, trying to put himself in between the ball and the charging forward for Green Bay East. We get a direct kick from the 25-yard line for the Red Devils. We're scoreless in the 18th minute here. That one's going to be redirected midair. Now charging are the Shipbuilders on the counterattack, and still with the ball at midfield is Colin Freilich. He's able to play it out to double A. Andrade to the sideline looking for Jack Backus. That one ripped by Green Bay East, redirected by Delsman. Pop it middle. There is Gebhardt handing it off to Tanner play it back to Colin. Colin dancing away from the defender. Now he'll go behind the back, pop it forward. He's got Andrade back looking for Gebhardt. That one's going to trickle down here. Played it by Diker. Back inside goes number 8 and fire it to the sideline. Dayton Hang. Nice play by the Manitowoc defender, number 4. Throw into the right flat. 8 trying to use his speed to get the corner. Corner kick here for Green Bay East. Shipbuilders thought it was a goal kick. Not the case. So setting up from the southwest corner here is Green Bay East, number 5 on the trigger. Wind at his back. That one lofted well over the box and run down in that left flat. One deflects out of bounds off Jack Backus. A heater from point blank range. That probably had a little sting on it. Effort by Backus to keep that one in play for the Ships. Unsuccessful. Oh boy, that takes a terrible bounce for the Shipbuilders. Good job by the interior of the defense there. It could have been disastrous. Danger still persists here as Mitch Drescher runs it down on that right baseline. And we're going to stop here in play at the 20-29 mark as number 8 gets up and is going to walk gingerly into the south end zone area and get checked out by the training staff.
Into the game for the Ships, Nathan Schnell, number 8, returns. 24, Seth Shapadak in the game for Manitowoc.
Mitch not happy with that effort from himself, it didn't sound like, but it's effective nonetheless as the Ships are setting up here and tap it to the right. Double A will give ground. He's going to hand off to Tanner. Tanner back middle, giving go from Freilich. Hein eludes a defender, pop it to the right flat, and we're getting an offsides call over there for Near and Vang. Green Bay East playing with 10 guys there, apparently. Some of the numbers people on the other side must have noticed that error, and they've equalized things now. And fire that to the middle of the field, controlled there by number 11 briefly, Emmett Zahn. Chip that right side, long run, Niren Vang, but he might be able to get an angle here. Put the brakes on Niren. Back middle, he's looking for Zahn. Zahn chopping for it, now run out of there by the defender. Zahn trying to recover on that far touchline, shadowing the ball. Going middle is the Green Bay East player, and he's still on his feet as he rockets it up that left side, taken away on the play, however, by that back left Shipbuilders defender, tripped up at midfield by 17. Tangled with Freilich is number 10. It's going to be a whistle against the Shipbuilders. Shipbuilders dig in to defend this one. And Top of the box headed out of there by Gebhardt. Run down by 7. There's a handball. Double A, take it away. Now he's running in the clear on this left side, Andrade, and he will put the brakes on. Going middle, he's got Freilich. Freilich dancing around that defender. Pop it to the right side, bang, trying to tap it back to Freilich. Freilich buying some space as he spins back to his left. He's upended. Fire to the middle of the field. That one's going to hit the ground. Paulo George with the redirect. Zahn to Gebhardt. Find Tanner. Tanner dancing in a crowd. Back to Zahn. Find Hein. Hein. Pop it middle. Freilich with some time. Back looking for Tanner on that right flat. Niren Vang trying to control it. He'll put the brakes on the sideline. Pop it back middle. Freilich. Freilich to his right. And he'll find in that right flat Tanner. Tanner trying to center it up. That one's going to deflect and get out of bounds. Get a throw in for the Ships into the wind in that northeast corner. Right side of the box. Here is a shot on goal. Fire it into the back of the net. Nathan Schnell, the senior, puts the Shipbuilders on top 1-0 at the 24:50 mark here at the Cube.
Nathan Schnell with the Manitowoc goal.
Nathan Schnell able to locate that one on the ricochet, send it off the right foot into the back of the net. And chasing it down on that far touchline is number 24, Seth Shapadak. He'll get the throw in. That one hits and bounces. Toss it again to the middle of the field, looking for Freilich. Tanner will control. He'll slide it up. Has Colin Freilich again. And try that left side. Running it down is Schnell again. And he will send it back middle, looking for Andrade. That one's going to be controlled by the Red Devils. And here comes the Red Devils on the charge. Fire it back. Caleb Diker going to be jumped by number 10. Now taken away by Shapadak briefly. 10 will box out there trying to control as he dances around Tanner. Sent up that left side. Seth Shapadak chasing it down. Puts the brakes on. Oh, it's out of bounds off the Red Devils. And in stride, nice ball there to the middle of the field. Back to Tanner. Tanner lofted up that right side, and Andrade runs behind it into that right flat. He's got time, and he will put a move on, send it back to Tanner. Tanner using his body to shield the ball there nicely. Back to Zahn on the give and go to Hein. Hein trying to dance through the crowd. That one on the ground. Oh, trying to jump the possession there with Shapadak. He has room to control. Get it back here. Paulo George punch it up that far sideline, 50-yard line. It's taken away. Now back into the possession of the Shipbuilders. Send it across. That one pinballs back. Tanner will control near midfield. Tanner with time behind the, what a great spin move as he'll find Freilich on that right side. Colin unable to save it as he sprinted for that possession. Be a throw in for the Red Devils. 27:07 mark. Ships lead at 1-0. Lob that one in. Poked forward by Shapadak. Tanner slide up that right side. Niren Vang unable to field it cleanly there, and it's going to get out of bounds on that right baseline. I think I mentioned this, Shipheads, but we're dealing with two 20-minute halves here on the triangular. Emmett Zahn across to Gebhardt. Gebhardt trying to tap it back to Zahn. Jacob now will control it, finds Zahn, and looking for Freilich on the sideline. Colin unable to control. Out of his grasp and behind him a little bit. Charging it there on that right side is Emmett Zahn as he's mixing it up with number 10. That one going to be run down. Clear it. Paolo. Oh, that one taken away on the clear attempt. And now Green Bay East with control. Gebhardt back there to save the day. Send it to the sideline. Let the Shipbuilders defense regroup. Flying sidekick. A valiant effort over there by Zahn. Possession instead will go to the Red Devils, 29-10 on the first half clock. That one taken by 11 on the throw-in. He will try to work his way around the pressure of Colin Freilich over there. Unsuccessfully, Ships will get a throw-in from that far touchline. Andrew Carey
for the Ships, number 7,
into the
Andrew
game.
Carey, and number 2, Kevin Lee.
Along with Kevin Lee. Lob that up right side. 11 gets his head on it. Lee's going to defer here to Gebhardt on the throw-in. Rifle that one right to AA. Andrade. And to Red Devils fight over possession over there, and consequently, the Ships will get it back. That one, lob it up to Adrian. Adrian, like he did a one touch off the forehead, trying to control with the right foot, knocked out of bounds by the defender. Micah Kupsch, Jack Backus back into the game. Throw in here for Gebhardt as he'll laser it. Top of the box header for Kupsch. Nice job getting the top of his melon on it there and pop it in the air, but right to Martavius.
And Kupsch.
That one. Run down by Diker, able to control it to the sidelines, out of bounds to the Red Devils. That one ripped away by Schnell on that inbound attempt by the Red Devils. Gebhardt will launch it, and Jacob Gebhardt, clearly the heir apparent to big throw Seth Gibo here, who the Shipbuilders lost to graduation. That one lobbed to the left flat. Schnell trying to keep his balance there. That one pops out near the 20, 29 in a crowd. He'll give it back. That is a dangerous pass by the Red Devils, and he got away with it to the far touchline and rocketed out of bounds in front of Seth Shapadock. He will handle the throw-in up that far touchline. Kevin Lee trying to head it to himself. Pushed out of there by the midfielder, now running behind it are the Red Devils as they send it across. Jumped by Diker. Handoff to Carey. Caleb Diker with the left foot trying to go middle. That's a handball. And number 12 gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Paulo George on the direct kick here. Send it up. Kevin Lee wheeling around to his right, taken away, but now ripped back by Micah Kupch. He'll give ground back to Zahn. Zahn trying to control to the sideline there. Jack Backus has it knocked out of bounds by the Red Devils. And that's gonna, oh, great play by Backus. Balance on that touchline. He goes middle. Backspin on that one. 14, a swing and a miss. Seth Shapadock, first chance at it for the Ships. Run down by number 10. Slide tackle there. Beautifully done by Micah Kupch. Behind him on that pass attempt was Nathan Schnell out here to 29. 29 pop it middle. And Schnell, what a great job of keeping that one in play. Kupch charging up that left side. That one's going to angle to the boundary. Shipbuilders will get a throw in here. 33:44 on the clock in the first half. They lead it 1-0. Jacob launches it to the far side of the box. It hits the turf there. Coop's trying to run it down, turn it back inside, sprint for the ball, and it's scooped by Martavius. That was dangerous for this Green Bay East defense. They played with fire multiple times here. Ships have burned them once so far. Oh, what a great pass through everyone, but redirected by the Red Devils out of bounds. Ships will throw it in again. Bounce to Kevin Lee. He'll play it over there to Backus. Ripped away by the Red Devils. They look to flip the field. Chop it middle. Taken away briefly by Shapadock. 14 charging in there. Andrew Carey throwing himself into the action there to rip possession for the Ships. Taken back by the Red Devils. Oh, nice angle it by that Red Devils 425. Backus now, patient, fire it across, tap it back to this near touch line, slide it, and number 6 is going to get called for the infraction there as he undercut Jacob Gebhardt, and he's pleading his case saying he was making a play on the ball. Farthest thing from a soccer purist, Shipheads. I'm all in favor of them erring on the side of caution here for these student athletes. Pop that one middle. Nathan Schnell across. Great ball. Tanner Hine converges on it at the top of the box, right side. Nice play made by the defender there. Much better job at the defender on that play than the cameraman, I will concede that. Shipbuilders from that northeast corner on the corner kick. Schnell, and that one is in place still. Fire to the sideline. Nathan, chip it up, and trying to get his head on it there. Micah Kupch right in front of the box. He was upended by the goalie. What an effort by Kupch, and Martavius hits the ground. Maybe a shot to the head off the turf. He is holding his head in his arms. Hopefully he's okay. Martavius has played a great 36 minutes and 20 seconds to start this game back there in the pipes. He has surrendered the one goal to Nathan Schnell, but he has been under constant fire there. So we're going to see the backup goalie here for the Red Devils. I mean, that guy was the one guy's name I knew. Did you bring that roster for the Red Devils?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have one I can use?
Just here, this company.
Awesome. Thanks. And it's going to be a goal kick for
Miguel Ramos 6 in the game.
freshman Kenneth Fonseca Quezada, I believe.
Rivera, number 9
Back there in goal now. 20 trying to clear it for the East defense. East with the backup goalie would
15.
probably just like to get this thing into the halftime break with under 4 minutes to play. Shipbuilders would love to tack one on late here and get some breathing room. As it stands, they lead 1-0. And East trying to work it up that far touch line. A collision between Paulo George and that left forward. Red Devils will throw it in. 37-10 on the clock. Bodying up are the Red Devils there. Send it all the way across, and redirection by Andrew Carey and run down by Micah Coops. Great play by Coops. Coops to the near sideline, put the brakes on, goes middle, and he's going to be able to find Emmett Zahn up on the play, back to Micah Coops, send it across Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee has behind him Shapadoc, throw it up that right side near and Vang trying to control, and a heater there on that far touch line, got away from near and Vang. Valiant effort on the part of Vang. Drag kick here for the Red Devils. 38-32 on the clock. Kevin Lee goes middle, pop it out. Lee running behind it now, send it to midfield. Coops able to wheel it around, find Gebhardt in stride, taken away by number 29. 29 has it peeled away by Gebhardt. Andrew Carey now will control on this near sideline, send it up to Coops. Coops put the brakes on, goes middle, played now by the defender. He'll put a stop and go move on Lee, and he'll give ground, send it across, and out of bounds. Shipbuilders with a minute remaining. One last gasp to try to put another goal on the board before the halftime break. Pop that one across. Schnell trying to control it. 29 giving ground back to 4. Pop it up right side. And it's Diker who will be called upon to make the play out in space, one-on-one defensively, back to the middle of the field, and number 10 puts a move on, knocked out of there. Gebhardt, 29 there to play the rebound. That one popped back, and Schnell trying to clear it. Here comes Carey. He's shoved out of there, and then it's knocked out of bounds. Great job by Andrew Carey standing his ground there defensively, despite the bully efforts of number 10. Shipbuilders trying to get this one to the break with a 1-0 lead. That one hits the ground, pops away. We're at halftime. Ships lead it 1-0 off the foot of Nathan Schnell. And we'll see you in 10 minutes, I guess.
Ships 1, Red Devils 0.
Did I say 20? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. It's still straight. Did you hear the goal?
Yeah. Schnell?
See it?
No, it's right.
It's called.
No?
It's called it.
Yeah. It's right.
Yeah.
Good morning, Moses.
Hey, Paul.
Hey,
Good to see you guys.
good to see you too.
How's life?
It's okay. It's okay.
Fantastic.
Just you're on the live stream right now, so don't say anything shitty about anyone.
That's why everything's fantastic.
Yeah.
Pause that ass.
Nah, if I just leave it in one continuous video, it's more views.
That's what he's about now.
Better for my metrics.
Is Rachel here?
I'm good. I knew I was gonna get
So we got back at 1:30 this morning. And he drove Thursday, stayed overnight, did the college visit, drove back Friday. Or 10 hours.
Did he make it?
So that was his second choice.
Yeah, that's I was talking to Rachel about that. I know yours.
So they have an incredible, really well-funded aviation aviation department.
Did you guys know?
We went there first, like last year.
made him sick. I don't think I have 2 kids. That's great. Everybody cannot know what causes that. It's 19 swipes. He says he doesn't think he'll use that. Chipotle.
Yeah, the money part has got us. I started saving. All the things in the car. Oh, he knew. Yeah.
So we got him to take the class.
So he had to wait 6 months. It's crappy money. And that's what basically you're gonna be like, why are you doing that? And that's what we said. Before the court date, he still had like a month where he had his license, he was still looking up there, so after that ticket, like a few weeks later, he hit a patch of black ice and like it could have happened to any of us, but I'm on our way to his house and so.
We two have my 2 kids who have got to take the same driving class, so we can repeat the insurance. Escape.
Wow. Yeah. So he's but now he's told 3 times that I bought and got his license back.
Yeah, a bike.
That's what it is. We call it the grapple. Yes, the right track.
It's a little better. You're right, they're not that bad.
Well, and Scotty doesn't have their license yet, so we're on the track record for.
You could do that.
Oh, sure. And I'm okay with that. He has the full speed ahead, and I love his zest for life, passion for life.
No, you got them out of it. Whatever. Your dad said. By the time you're morning, you're probably gonna make it. That's my dad always used to say to us. All right, if I get cold, I'm gonna come back. Otherwise, oh, this is how much over here.
Yeah. All right.
All right, see you, John.
Enjoy the second half, guys. Hey, we're back at it, shipheads. 48 minutes on the clock for half number. Well, we're going to work our way up to 80. That's the way it's going today. Ships with a 1-0 lead here in the opening moments of half number 2. The Green Bay East ball. Miguel Ramos will put it in play. And Ramos to the sideline and out of bounds. Shipbuilders with a 1-0 lead and the benefit of the wind in this half, although it looks like it has died down considerably. They said it was kind of a crosswind, so not a direct benefit, but if there is one, the Ships have it in half number 2. That one pounded back by backup goalie Marcos Lemon Luna. I'm sorry, that is Fonseca Quezada, I believe, the backup goalie. Green Bay's head coach taking issue with technical aspect of the throw in there. Charged out by the Red Devils to the sideline, pop forward by Seth Shapadock. Return fire by number 20 of the Red Devils, Corian Longley. Double A chasing the ball to this near touchline, chop it middle. And that one's going to be out of bounds off Green Bay East. Gebhardt on the trigger. Lob that all the way up to Andrade. Andrade trying to run behind it. He's upended on the collision with that back defender. Colin Freilich able to rip it away from Green Bay East. Pop it middle, knocked out of bounds. Great play by Freilich. Gebhardt, big throw, middle of the box, just fingertip play made by the goalie, and now taken away by Schnell, ripped by Green Bay East, and they're going to get a whistle there against Tanner Hine. You know, between Tanner and Teagan, I should have settled on a way to pronounce that last name. I find myself alternating. That way I know for a fact I'm getting it right once in a while. Colin Freilich, rip it as he tries to, oh, what a beautiful pass behind the back with the left foot for Freilich. Turn it middle. That one rocketed out of there by the defender. Play it to the sideline, back middle, 16. Shadowed there by Niren Vang. Rocket it back to 18. Send it middle of the field, taken away by Tanner. Tanner running behind it, pop it up left side, and it will be Kenneth Fonseca Quezada making a play there. Booming punt from Quezada. Play it to the sideline. Number 16 nearly jumped by Shapadock. Just missed taking that one away, back middle, 8, top of the box, 10, looking to measure it up, and he'll send one high right, way off target on that deep shot attempt for the Red Devils. And Mitchell, a rocket ball near midfield that's commandeered by the Red Devils. Pop that sideline, controlled by Niren. Great job putting the brakes on for Vang. throw in for Gebhardt. That'll hit the field, played by Adrian. Tanner colliding with number 19. Fired up the right side. Here comes Green Bay East. Put a move on number 6. Battling with Ramos. There is Paulo. Paulo physical on the play. He'll hit the ground. And call there is going to go against the Red Devils. That one shot out near the middle of the field. Running behind it is Freilich. He will emerge with it and accelerate past the defender and takes a shot there off the midsection and pops right back up, keeps running. Now the Red Devils with the ball, number 18, trying to put a move on Nathan Vang. Vang staying home. Freilich chopping at it. Nathan spinning around, running it down to the sideline. He is upended from behind. Julio Sanchez knew it as they blew the whistle on him. Paulo will put it in play, 45:57 on the clock. And that one's going to hit the ground, takes a bounce right into the hands of Fonseca Quezada. He'll fire it out here, up over the head of Vang. Going middle is number 12, slided up the sideline. Shapadog trying to take it away. Great play made by number 8, Sanchez. But itchy trigger finger there for Sanchez. And the shot he put on goal was not much of a threat because of the depth from which he took it. That one into the wind. That will backspin, middle of the field, fighting for position. Great header by Tanner. Pop it back, Vang. Vang initially unable to make the play. Shapadok right side. That one chopped back off the knee of the Red Devil player. Andrade has it deflect in the right direction. Hits the ground 20 to the sideline. Ships will get a throw in from that southeast corner. Tanner on the trigger. He'll lob it top of the box. It's going to hit the ground. Charging for it on the play was Vang. That one airborne to the sideline. In play here. Trying to run it up this near touch line on the play. Red Devils chip it back. Gebhardt. And that one deflects middle. Running behind it is Green Bay East as they've got a run going, taken away by Nathan Schnell. He'll tap it to himself on the far touchline, knocked out of bounds by number 4. Nope, that Reyes was able to angle it off Nathan over there. Good individual effort by Schnell, and it's his goal that accounts for all the scoring in this game thus far. Back middle to Nathan Vang. Vang pop it up, and running behind it is Freilich. Taking it away is number 20 there, Longley. That one in the air. Sandwich between the two Red Devil forwards, running it out, leaving it for number 16, Sergio Martinez, and that one is scooped. Slow roller, wide of the mark. Easy pickings for Mitch, and we'll hit and run. Andrade closest to it on the sideline, escorting it out of bounds. Reyes unable to reclaim possession for the Red Devils, however. Jacob and Tanner poke it middle. That one in the air, and Ships again offensively able to put some pressure on that Red Devils defense. Gebhardt. Oh, nice touch pass to Gebhardt from Tanner. He'll slide it to the left, and it's Nathan Schnell who's able to knock it center, but not enough of an angle to sneak it inside that near post. For a moment there, I thought Schnell had a second. A little more measured in my celebration, given my excitement over a non-goal by Nathan Schnell in that first game I streamed this year. I got to be a little more sure to avoid looking silly. Here's the throw in for Gebhardt. He'll bounce it up there to Freilich. Freilich tap it back to Tanner. Tanner with the pressure coming from behind. Swing that all the way across. It's Gebhardt. Chop it middle. That one deflects right into the possession. Now Tanner takes it back. I don't know what the call is here. Put it in play out here to the near touch line for the Red Devils. Pop it forward. Good play made by Seth Shapadock as he will not let that one sneak past. And Dayton Hang that's Nathan Vang out here to Niren Vang. Niren turning on it and sprinting around the contain on this right side, trying to angle it inside as Niren Vang. Back to Freilich. Freilich fired across. No one home on that left side. Great move by Vang on this near touch line as he turned on those afterburners to elude the defender on that stop and go move. Toss that one into Flex. Out to number 6. Ramos tangled up on the play with Tanner. And the call's going to go against senior Tanner Hine there. Red Devils put it in play, jumped on the play by Vang. Vang running behind it now at midfield. He's got time. Slide it middle, and that one chopped forward. Double A trying to get there ahead of the goalie. Goalie's going to send it back. Again, Green Bay East working with their backup goalie in this game. Play it to the sideline. Jump now. Niren Vang trying to chop it middle. He's got a slither of daylight up to Freilich. Freilich going to leave it for Andrade. Andrade fighting on that right side. Turn it to that near post. Diving save by backup goalie Kenneth Fonseca Quezada, but that's going to set up a corner kick for the Shipbuilders from this southwest corner here at the Cube.
18, Micah Cooks. 14, Braylon Farmer.
Tanner on the trigger from the southwest corner. Lob that up and fire it on goal. What a great connection across for Colin Freilich. Unable to punch it in. Fired again across, and that's off the crossbar up out of bounds. Freilich was right where Tanner put it. Great play by the defense off that beautiful pass on the corner kick.
Ethan Rand, 12 for the Red Devils.
That one going to be trapped by Gebhardt at midfield. Chop it back off the heel to Freilich. Beautiful pass. Freilich tossed to the ground from behind. This is going to be a direct kick from 5 yards on top of the box. Shipbuilder is going to have an opportunity maybe to put something on goal here, and it is going to be Tanner Hine who will man the trigger. Or maybe a little bit of misdirection by the Shipbuilders as they set up 3 players in the area of the kick. Freilich. The juke, pop it up. Good play made by the backup goalie there as they did run that misdirection. East stays home. Score remains 1-0 in favor of the Ships. And send that one center. Nathan Vang played out to Gebhardt. That one slid back to the Red Devils. Now they'll punch it up that right side. And going to be played by Diker over there as he goes behind the back. Ripped back by the Red Devils, middle of the field. Shapadock needs to make a play, and he will to this near sideline as he diffuses the threat there. It was trouble, top of the box. Seth and a defender, and he was able to swing it out of bounds and allow this defense to get into place. 55-27 mark as we're under 15 minutes to go. First matchup of this triangular. Coming up next, Hortonville Polar Bears and Green Bay East. And Drescher to the ground. Secure that one. Mitchell, decisive action on the play, turns back the threat. I believe the next contest is at 11 o'clock. Or, yeah, I think it's 11. Between Hortonville and these Red Devils. You're going to have to rely on Huddle for that one, Shipheads, if you really want to see that game. Or better yet, come down and enjoy some of this sunshine. Unseasonably cool, but the sun is out here at Ron Rubik Field. Beautiful fall Saturday, and what better way to spend it than watching some football. Andrade trying to corral it, that one near midfield, fighting for possession. It's going to trickle all the way down that far touch line, and escorting it out of bounds is number 12 for the Red Devils. Lob that one in. Hits the ground, headed out of there, swing it to the sideline, off the foot of the Red Devils, still in play. That one's going to get out of bounds on the redirect. Coach instructing his player to go to the ground so the officials know he's injured. Shifts with the throw in. Gebhardt will uncork one. Top of the box and playing catch with the goalie there. Out near midfield, redirection, Caleb Diker. Pop it into the air. Freilich running behind it. Tanner in the neighborhood. Freilich upended on the play. And that's a scary play there for Colin Freilich. Glad to see him pop right back up. Exact kind of play you saw Tanner hurt his knee on last year. Tanner Hine with one of the most heroic, devastating injuries I've ever seen. That one fired into the back of the net. Colin Freilich with some heat on that direct kick, and he finds the right side. Shipbuilders take a commanding 2-0 lead here at the Cube in the first game of this triangular. As I was saying, Colin upended on that collision that led to the direct kick in a scary way. That was 17, right? Okay, yeah. That one nudged forward. Ships lead at 2-0. We've got under 12 minutes to play in this one. Pop that middle, and he's got a man. That one deflected, back shot on goal. Drescher knocks it down. Sorry about the video there, Mitch, and your folks that might be looking at the replay. Good save by Drescher. To the near touch line. Number 16 of the Red Devils running behind it. That one popped out, and it's Kupch who turns it inside to Andrade. That's knocked out of bounds by the Red Devils. Ships will throw it in. As Colin scored that goal, I was talking about how similar the collision was to Tanner's injury at Green Bay Southwest last year, where he scored the game-winning goal and had to be carried out on his shield with that devastating knee injury that he seems to have recovered from. He has looked fantastic in the games that I've been able to watch out here, moving well to that right side. And Green Bay trying to get off the skunk board, and Mitch Drescher with a slide to turn back the threat there. Drescher, a spectacular play. Mitch saw that pressure coming on the right side and attacked it. Not content to sit back on his heels, he made that decisive move, and it pays off for the Shipbuilders All-Conference goalie. Popped that one out, headed forward. Good touch there off the melon of Tanner Hein. Red Devils rip it back near the 50. Tanner dancing through. That one shot up. Paulo George will head it to the sideline. Running it down is Gebhardt, taken away briefly. That one tapped back. Chop it to that right side. Diker in the neighborhood defensively, and he is shoved out of the way by number 15. That's Jome Rivera. And tap that one middle, and just left of the mark there. Drescher showing some fire there, not happy with the lapse defensively that led to that threat. Getting some assurance from his bench that had that shot been on the mark, he would have been up to the task of defending it. That one headed back near midfield, run down by Vang. Tap it back to this near touchline. Nathan able to run it down to the sideline. Tanner, little stop and go move. He'll find Colin Freilich. Freilich off his heel, intercepted by number 10, and slide tackle Jacob Gebhardt. Gebhardt, a complete player to be sure, but if all he did was make slide tackles and throw-ins, he still would be a supremely valuable member of this team. And Kupch, take it away from this back right defender. Micah Kupch running in the open field. Kupch with the ball. He'll send it middle, and Hein able to sidestep the defense. Still on his feet, Tanner Hein to his right. Back to Kupch. Kupch fired on goal, right of the mark. Near post shot, Micah Kupch, and it just kind of floated right on him there. Great pass from Tanner Hein. Great individual effort to set up that fast break by Micah Kupch.
Substitutions, number 8, Nathan Schnell, and number 25, Nathan Vang. Check that here and there.
That one trapped at midfield by the Red Devils. Number 5, swinging across. That one deflected off of Gebhardt. Tanner, right side. He's got Niren, and backup goalie Kenneth Fonseca Quezada able to come out and play that ball. That one taken away by Tanner again. Tanner running with the ball, and he is going to dish it up to Double A. Andrade trying to get there ahead of the goalie, upended by Quezada. And Adrian slow to get up after that collision. You're going to have to stop play here as Adrian's still on the ground in the south end zone. Again, similar play on the collision to the one I was referring to earlier. $64-21 gone by as we
18, Micah Cooks, returning from Manitowoc.
have just over 15 minutes remaining in this game in regulation. Chop that to the nearest sideline. Shapadoc, lob it up. Freilich run behind it. That one pops middle. Freilich still mixing it up. Colin throwing his arms around there. Got extension on the defender, and ref deemed it too much contact. Put in play by Green Bay East. Headed out of there by Shapadoc. Freilich able to touch it to this near sideline, trying to connect with his teammate who's charging. Shapadoc, a redirection. That one popped middle. Taken away by Green Bay. That one deflecting middle of the field. Flop on the part of number 6 there, not rewarded by the officials, thankfully. Back to 10. 10, time to measure it up, and he'll fire it on goal. Knocked out of there by Paulo George. Good job by Paulo, staying home in the middle of that back end of the defense. Stepping into it over there was number 14. Ship's trying to rip it back. Nice effort by 16, keeping that one in play. Sergio Martinez. 10, buying some time. Macias. And we're going to get a penalty called against Tanner on the play. He's mixing it up with Macias. Looked like both were giving as much as they were getting in that exchange. And life here a little bit for Green Bay East with just over 13 minutes remaining. And the Red Devils trailing 2-0. That one lofted and knocked out of there. Freilich flying sidekick. Mitch was tracking that one down, and Colin Freilich entered the screen from left stage and knocked it to that far boundary all the way down. A total field flip here for the Ships. Running it out of there and trying to get his toe on it on this near touch line was Vang. 16 as it popped out of bounds. Be Martinez on the throw in here. He'll go short to goal kick here for the Ships. Drescher. It's charging it out near midfield. First to touch it is Kupch. 16, turn it inside. Tap it back to Tanner. Tanner, strength and balance on display there as he walks it up towards midfield. Tanner Hine, pop it back, and it's going to be Shapadoc trying for it there. And Colin Freilich flying in from behind to take that away. He is sure active right now in this game. Tap it middle. Colin Freilich on the attack. And he is upended by number 16. 16 going to be called for the foul there as Sergio Martinez throws himself into Freilich. And they're not going to let him get away with it. Tanner will launch it. That one, left side of the box, charging in was Gephardt trying to get ahead on that one, and he nearly was able to track it down. Set up a corner kick for the Ships. As we've reached the 69-minute mark here. On a very nice day. Pop that one near post. Headed out of there by number 14 in the back end of the defense. Tanner Hine and Micah Kupch collaborating. Take it back for the Shipbuilders. Back to Tanner. Tanner goes middle. He's got his man up there, and it was number 5, Cole Kreese. And here comes Schnell. Great move to his left. Nathan Schnell goes middle. Colin Freilich trying to get his left foot on it and charging at it. Freilich to the net now and fired on goal. And that one is going to find the back of the net. Tanner Hine. Or is that Micah Kupch who pinballs it in? Micah Kupch finds the back of the net. As that one pinballed around right in front of the net. Kupch, I think, got his knee on it and angled it into the back of the goal, and the Shipbuilders are on top 3-0 with just over 10 minutes to play here in the first game of this triangular. Slide that forward. Taking it back now is number 11 on this near touchline. 11. Little stop and go move, and Shapadoc physical on the defense there. Corner kick for the Red Devils. Right in front of the goal. Deflected out of there, pop it out, running behind it, and sliding it up to Kupch. Kupch will operate in the middle of the field. He goes left, going to be redirected by number 4 on the takeaway to the far sideline. Number 9 working it up that right side. And chasing it down there is Kreese. Turn it inside in front of the defender. Kreese back to Tanner. He'll chop it to the sideline into his own bench area. We've got 9 minutes to play here. Ships lead it 3-0. Against these visiting Red Devils from Green Bay East. Pop that one in the air. And taking it away is Colin Freilich. He'll fire it up that right side, and he has Kupch there. Kupch work it to the sideline. And out of bounds. And Paulo George putting some pressure on the ball there. That one deflecting up over the crossbar. And I don't know, is that a goal or a corner kick on the play? Freilich trying to get ahead on that one. Tanner, control it, pop it middle to Colin, touch and go. Back to Tanner. Tanner on the sideline, up at the right foot and out of bounds. And Hine unhappy with himself for losing that one out of bounds. Toss that one in behind the back to 11, straight to his opponent. Fancy. Kick that one up. Fred Peterson in the neighborhood, and he will charge it out of there as he gets the redirect and send it forward. Shipbuilders chasing it down there. Caleb Diker trying to get it out of bounds. Peterson giving pursuit as well, and that's going to be out of bounds to the Shipbuilders.
Number 7, Andrew Carey in the game for the Shipbuilders.
That one going to be played by Crease. Crease trying to go sideline, taken away. Peterson on ball defense here, middle to 29. 29 giving ground, a collision between Freilich and the offensive player over there is going to go against Colin. That one shot on goal. Lofted up over the crossbar. And the shutout is still intact. Shipbuilders have 6 minutes between right now and the end of this game that would make that official. Keep that sheet clean for Mitch. Drescher, shoot it near the 40. That one played by Colin. Colin, tap it forward. Andrew Carey running behind it to the sideline, charging up that far touch line. Number 14 for the Shipbuilders there, Braylon Farmer. Swing that one middle. Schnell taken by Tanner Hine now. Pop it up to Farmer. Farmer eluding the defender. Fire on goal. Braylon, and that one just over the crossbar. No, that was Colin. Colin Freilich with that shot on goal. Thought I saw 14 and not 17. It's understandable mistake, I hope. There is Shapadock turning it in. Pop it back here. Controlled by Diker now. Freilich back to Tanner. Tanner back to Seth Shapadock. He'll swing it middle. Hine. Now it's Crease. Crease out here near and Vang. Vang spinning to the ball. Back middle, taken away from him by number 25 of the Red Devils. Run it down, Paulo George. George, turn it middle. Mitch is going to have to run and get that one. Play it off the foot to the middle of the field. He's got Diker. Diker trying to turn it up. Swing it back now for the Red Devils. Chopping at it. Pop it across. Good play made there by Crease. Sidestepping is Tanner. He'll loft it to this right side near and Vang running underneath it as he tries to get control. Swing it middle. There's Freilich. Freilich in the air. Tanner charging on that left side, poking at it. And oh my goodness, that would have been a highlight reel job there. Just over the crossbar as he knocked that one out of midair and almost was able to punch it into the net. And that would have been a pretty impressive exclamation point on this one. Ships with 3 minutes and 15 seconds standing between them and the shutout. That one floated to the far sideline, commandeered over there by number 14, Farmer. Farmer, slide tackle. That's still in play. Braylon bounces up and still on ball. Shipbuilders. Carey almost had it. Farmer, turn it right across near and Vang there, but a play made by backup goalie Quezada. That one popped across. Fred Peterson to Tanner Hine in the air. Charge it out of there by number 4 for the Red Devils. Taken now by Hine. Out to near and Vang. Vang touch past Tanner Hine. Behind him just a bit. Taken back by the Red Devils. Cross move on the play by number 11 for Green Bay East, and he's able to put it on a platter for number 25. And trouble now for Mitch Drescher, and he crashes to the ground. That one deflects off Paolo George all the way back near the 30-yard line. Get it across now to Crease. Shipbuilders looking to mount a counter here. Up to Carey. That one taken back by the Red Devils. Headed back by Diker to the sideline, and it's going to be a throw-in for Green Bay East with 2 minutes to play here.
2 minutes.
What a great play by Mitch to defuse that threat. And again, super decisive on the part of Mitchell. And that one going to be controlled by Peterson. He'll knock it at the sideline. Minute and a half left to play here. Throw in forthcoming for the Red Devils. Lob that one short. Knocked out of there by George. Peterson. Now Freilich running in the open field, and he'll slide it up. What a ball. Niren Vang with an opportunity. Put the exclamation point on this one. Nice play made by the backup goalie. Trapped on the play by
1 minute. 1 minute.
Tanner at the 40 as he dances around the defender. Give and go. Back to Tanner Hein. And we're going to have a call that's going to go against the Shipbuilders. I don't know exactly what it is, but under a minute to play here. Ships with a 3-0 lead over visiting Green Bay East in the first game of this triangular. Great start for the home team. Regardless of what happens here in the next 20 seconds. Well, I guess if they scored 4 goals in these 20 seconds, then I would be proven
10,
wrong.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, 3-0 win for the Shipbuilders in game 1. We'll see you at 1 o'clock, Shipheads.
3, Red Devils 0. Congratulations. Commanders 1.